All right. So, still getting this whole live stream thing together, figuring some things out. Um, using, damn, I should probably get, well, it's fine. Using this OP1 field, little strange thing just happened where I'm trying to connect it via USB-C. Dang, what is this? Korg Micro Korg 2. What is that? So much stuff happening at NAM that I'm just like kind of intrigued with, and just keeping tabs on what's happening since I couldn't be there this year. But yes, let's make sure audio sounds good. Let's close this door and let's kind of go back into what I've been doing here on this whole setup here. So again, oh, actually, I thought of something yesterday. So if I go into here, you can still hear me, hopefully. If I turn this mix all the way down, now you should not be able to hear me. Through the vocoder, but I want to, I guess, assign the vocoder to maybe track 8 here, so I don't have to, and even, yeah, okay, so there's certain things we can do here, right? We could, I think, if I wanted to, I guess we can assign tracks 5 through 8 to the vocoder and have them all set this way. Let's actually do that right now, but have them all set to different different effects, right? Okay. So for example, okay, so I messed up. But for example, if I go to, and I kind of need to move over a little bit like this. Okay. Okay. All right. Working on this, getting it figured out. So, all right, if I, okay, hang on. We want reverb off, but if I'm on track 8 here and I'm like, okay, I want preset 8 to be my voice with reverb, like nice and normal reverb. I'll turn this on. I'll turn gates all the way off so that it's like this. So there's no reverb. Let's find a good reverb setting, one that we're comfortable with. So maybe that's way too much, obviously. That's not enough. So let's test. So something like this maybe, but a lot less. So maybe like here. This is reverb, distance. Yeah, this is cool. So maybe this is me with reverb. So I might save this preset to 8. So now 8 is set for reverb, Kevin. Maybe we want 7 to be set with delay. So we'll do the same thing. We'll come to 7, and now we'll go in here, turn this reverb off, but come into delay. Whoops, not cow, but delay. And figure out a good delay setting, which is not this one. So something like this, or let's see, something like this, something like this. Test mic check 1 2. Yeah, I gotta figure it out. Yo, 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 yo. What up? What up? What up? Yo, what up? Yo, what up? Okay, so I don't know. I don't think this is good. I think maybe like this. Oh, it's a deer in the backyard.
Something like this. Test mic check 1 2.
Yard.
Something like this. Test mic check 1 2.
That's weird.
Something like this. Test mic check
1 2.
That's pretty weird and cool and interesting.
Mic check 1 2.
That's pretty weird and cool and interesting. The time is set so low. Is that why? Okay. Maybe here. All right, testing mic check 1 2. Yo, yo, yo. Also, yeah, of course, only the mic is going to be getting the reverb. Is that right? Let me think. This is going in. No, everything is going to get the reverb. So I'm saving this to here. And this one is the reverb. And yeah, okay, so I have to, I guess, be mindful where I want voice stuff has to be these 4. Okay, so also, I should probably make like one of these just my voice, right? So maybe that's where it gets a little tricky. So maybe this one here without reverb. So this is like just my voice straight up. So six, again, I don't, six is, it should be one or eight. It should be like a designated one, not like in the middle. But again, just kind of testing and experimenting here. So this is direct coming in. That's cool. All right, so let's do some more fun stuff here. Let's maybe open up a new tape. Let's do new. All right, we're opening up a new one. My guy, what's going on, bro? How are you? So we're gonna every time we open a new tape here on the OP1. Any news with the with that Akai yet? I checked it out that night. It looked interesting. I think we spoke a little bit about it after I even, did a little homework. I still didn't watch all your video. I watched some of it, not enough to say oh it was helpful, but I definitely got a mini disc has a nice lo-fi. Oh, cool. So let's do that. I definitely got to finish the video. So mini disc, you're talking about on here using a new tape mini disc. All right, so let's check that out. So we just created one. Let's delete this one. We got to do 1, 2, 3, 4. And Akai is releasing it, but no. Gotcha. Cool. All right, so yeah, let's go to mini disc and let's go to new. And let's see how my voice sounds. Yeah, so right away, my voice should sound different. I think when I hit record, testing, mic check, 1, 2. So yeah, I think my voice only will sound different, and everything being recorded to disc mini is gonna sound different when it's in record mode. So let's do, again, we like having a little bit of headroom. So I don't know, I saw this on someone else's video, like lowering all these mixers to 44. Don't know why 44 is the number they chose. Why not 50 or something? I don't know, but I do it. I'm a sheep in some sense of the word. So I just follow what that person does, and it's cool. So you have a little room underneath and a little bit above. So I'm not a sheep. I play by my own rules, but in this case, All right, so we are here. So when I hit record and start talking, like right now you hear my voice different, probably, hopefully, and now you hear it just regular. So yeah, we'll do like a little jam session with this. Let me read your comment, and then there's another thing that I want to check. I've been waiting to see you record piano into OP. Oh, well, here you go. It's about to happen right now. So I'm going to do that. Before I do it, though, I wanted to see. So I'm on YouTube on my iPad. One day I'll show you guys my setup here because it's really dope. I have the mini iPad with the Apple branded tri-fold case thing, and I have it because it's magnetic. I have it on my music rest, which is metallic, and I'm able to just put it up higher, so I'm not like looking down. It's like really cool. So I'll show it to you one day. I just don't feel like moving this thing over here. But what I wanted to do before going into some music stuff is I wanted to see if there is a way to, because I guess I'm getting old where I can't see the text as well. I mean, it's really small to be sitting this far back and seeing anyway, so it's not that I'm getting old. But I want to see if I go into Streamlabs if there's any way to monitor chat from Streamlabs. I feel like there's this thing, Streamlabs deck. Let me see how this works. Connection error. Yeah, I think this only works with the computer, although there might be a remote control setup up here. I'll have to experiment with that a bit because I'm not quite there yet. But yeah, let's shift this back over. Yeah, just always, figuring new things out, and it's fun and inspiring. It very much is. So we were doing two different ways of doing this, right? We're doing where we can have metronome on and we have beat match on, right? So we can go 1, 2, 3, 4 and output, and just getting more and more adept at the OP1 feel with this configuration has been super inspiring. I may consider getting a, let's see. Oh, and Benjamin, let me know, by the way, let me know if afternoon chat with Khordmaster is a good ongoing title for these things that I'm doing, or if I should have a name for this setup, this you know, synth sequencer station thing here with the OP1, me sitting in this. You know what I'm saying? Like, let me know what your thoughts are, or if it doesn't really matter as much from your perspective as a viewer, because I know you definitely show up here, so I'm just kind of giving some thought to that. All right, cool. All right, appreciate that. Afternoon chat, morning chat, evening chat. Cool. All right, let's rock. So what I do here on the OP1 field in order to start to get a count in is I go 1 bar before the end of the bar. So this is a 4-bar loop here. So I'll go 1, 2. Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now it's a 4-bar loop, and I'll go 1 bar before it. And let's hit play. Let's just kind of. Let's actually go to a different piano page. Let's go here. Let me see. I think I need. Oh, that's right. There we go. She just wanna close her eyes this way. So I might even do that, like record that all in like that. Right? Here we go. She just wanna close her eyes this way. With you, with you, with you. She just wanna close her eyes this way. With you, with you, with you. She just wanna close her eyes this way. With you, with you, with you. She just wanna close her eyes this way. With you, with you, with you. She just wanna close her eyes this way. With you, with you, with you. She just wanna close her eyes this way. With you, with you, with you. She just wanna close her eyes this way. With you, with you, with you. She just wanna close her eyes this way. So now I might bring some. With you. Hey, thanks, bro. With now I might bring some choir. She just wanna close her eyes this way. With you, with you, with you. She just wanna close her eyes this way. With you, with you, with you. She just wanna close her eyes this way. With you, with you, with you. She just wanna close her eyes this way. With you, with you. So let's find like some better pad sound. And you know what? We can also go to this live set section and go to like, I don't know, cinematic. Not that one. 1, 2, 3. With you, with you. She just wanna close her eyes this way. With you. Wrong. Let me see. We can even do this. We can even go up an octave. You said knock him out. Hey, you already know, bro. Let's go. I'm trying to get that KO. Still working on it eventually. But I got some great wins today with some great partnerships, gear, stuff that I'm getting shipped over. So really excited to share some really cool stuff with you guys soon. Have you seen the Yamaha R? That is nah. Tell me about it. You got me curious. Anything with Yamaha, you know I'm fanboy. With you. She just wanna close her eyes away. With you. She just wanna close her eyes away. All right, let's get some bass in here. She just wanna. So my thing is, while that's playing, I'm curious as to why am I? I think it's because of this. Yeah, no. Like why this bass sound? Like why the sounds coming in aren't as loud? I think I need better headroom here. Let me see. And then I need to turn the input gain. I don't even know. I guess this way. So turn that up a little bit. Let me see. It's older actually, but it's out there. Yeah, so what is it though? Is it synth? Accessory? I'll have to look it up. Oh, dope. She just wanna close her eyes away. With you. Oh man, this keyboard is so fun. Hard to describe. Gotcha. Yeah, I'll have to look it up. Got it. All right, let's go through some sounds on here. Let's see what else we got. Let's see what else this thing got to offer. So we got drum section. You got these are like the presets that are like on the performance page. So the ones that they I guess want you to check out first, so to speak. Let's go through these cinematic ones. So, yeah, there's just really some crazy stuff on here. I gotta learn that lift and drop. Oh yeah, yeah. And that's something that it, the way that I want to start using this. And again, I've mentioned it before, but I there are going to be hang on. Just thought of something. This could be a USB. No, I don't think that's going to work. There's there's a couple of changes that I need to kind of figure out. I want to kind of rock with this for a little bit, but one of the major things that I got to kind of figure out here in this permanent slash temporary configuration, the way everything is wired up, is I think I need my microphone going directly into the mix and not first through this keyboard, because of the fact that this keyboard, if you as you change to different ones of these, different presets, it affects the line, right? The volume, it affects a lot. Like this one is louder, right? This one is softer. So as I'm sifting through different sounds, like that's a problem. We don't want that. Um, so as a matter of fact, I mean, it's actually not that big a deal. I think I know exactly what I need to do. Um, right now, this mic is going through an audio interface that's going into this, because this keyboard doesn't have an XLR, no phantom power. So when I get my TX6 mixer back, I have to send it in for service. It's ran into some small issues that I'm getting a replacement sent out to me. But I think that what I would do is I would run a cable instead of having my mixer go into here. I can have or my interface rather going into here. I can have the output going into the TX6 mixer. So then that and in one channel, and that's handling my mic volume. Boom, right there, right then and there. So it's now independent of this. This goes into another input, so I can have that, again, mix levels and stuff really easily. So that goes there. My OPZ going into another input, so that's 1, 2, 3. Right, 1, 2, 3 inputs going in. Again, thinking out loud. And then the output going into the OP1 field. So now I have control of maybe even my iPad going into a fourth slot on the mixer. So now you have 4 slots on that mixer. You got your microphone, which you could handle leveling and stuff like that. You got your keyboard for all the keyboard sounds. You got your OPZ for if I wanted to have that be the brains of the mix in terms of the beat match thing that you can do. You could have the OPZ one be like the source, right? So if I'm doing, I don't even know if I wouldn't even necessarily need to do that, but the audio, the music coming in, I can have that be there if I want to jam out some OPZ beats. My iPad going into another port. So that's 4 out of the 6 that are being utilized now. I usually don't use that many ports on there at all, but this is now a reason to. All of that going into the OP1 field, where I could, do the loop-based stuff that I am talking about liking being able to do. Recording, right? Recording my voice, et cetera, et cetera. And then having the OP1 field go out to you guys. And obviously, same headphones like this with the OP1 field, and then USB-C going out to my phone. I think that will work pretty dope. So you said I got to learn. Okay, lift. Yeah, it does. It absolutely does. Wait, do you have an OP1 field, by the way, or did you have one and returned it? I think you had one and returned it, right? Are you saying you got to learn it so you could see if you want to revisit it? I'm looking at the new Zoom field recorders. They're only $299 to have a mic on board plus 6 channels and access and audio. That's pretty cool. The screen shows the WAV files too. I sold my field to Brandon. Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right. That's right. That's right. Yes, yes. I forgot about that. Wow. Okay. Yeah, the lift, let's actually do a little experimenting. Let's do like a little lift track experimenting. So let's see. I'm going to go here and then I'm going to comment on that cuz that's pretty cool, the field recorder that you mentioned. But yeah, and the only issue, if I will, with the setup that I just described to you guys is that let's see. Um, I like having the mixer be a little bit more useful when I'm out and about and doing other things. Now, I will say this, once I get the TP7, that is going to allow me to be able to use the mixer in this setup a lot more willingly because I'd be able to have the TP7 do all of the things that I've used the TX, or most of the things, or all, whatever, that I've used the TX6 for up to this point. So I would have I would have the TP7 out and about with me. I'd have the M1 headset. Um, again, like usually some of the things that I just mentioned going into the TX6 would be now going into the TP7 when it's out and about with me. But I I I don't know, for this time, like I don't even think I would even do that. I think kind of all over the place, but I could see most of this stuff just being here, and maybe my iPad being the one thing that sometimes I have out with me, sometimes I keep home, perhaps something like that. There's a lot of different ways you can go with it, but it's exciting. That This is the type of stuff that I'm excited about. I also just like updated. I had like a lot of videos that I recently. Let me come over here 1 second. A lot of videos that I recently recorded. Some of which were, yeah. See, again, like the volume, the clearness from where I just was to over here. Like, yeah, that I need to do something about that. I need the audio being independent. Um, I can also, as I'm thinking out loud, I could also, I, I think it's not imperative. I think it's important to use this microphone in these live streams. And in order to do that, like, I have to wire things a specific way. But alternatively, if I were using something like the CM15 that I was using today to record some content, and just like so impressed with the quality there, and that how I have a video coming out soon, but how it pairs with the DJI Pocket 3, it's just mind blowing. It's really, really good. Being 2, 3, 4, I want to kind of experiment with this a little bit. So let's see. If I go here, we have my voice coming in. If I hit this should, yeah. So there you go. I have these set where these one button presses allow me to get to where I need to with this. So that is kind of a huge deal, right? Because now what I can kind of do, and I wonder if there's a way to do a snap. Maybe the OP1 field could have that eventually, where I can say, oh, I need different snapshots. I need, preset 1 or folder 1 or something, snapshot 1, to be my, let's call it voice effects snapshot, which means that once I'm there, buttons 1 through 8 are all configured in this way, where I can hit a button and it can quickly change my voice like it's doing right now. That's pretty cool. To like nothing, or this one, or this one. I can add another one right now. Let's add another one with like maybe cow or something. Let's go 4. Okay, so you have to go 4, then I might come in here, and I might be like, all right, well, here's my voice with cow, CWO. That's pretty cool. I like that, I think. So I might go here, maybe bring it down I don't know, maybe leave it just like this, so I can be like, yo, what's going on, guys? How's it going? How's everyone doing today? How's everyone doing today? And down, 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 day. And that, what I was just doing, becomes a beat. Pretty cool, right? I record that, add a little bit, and then go crazy with it. So that's 4. I'm gonna actually do this right now. Why not? Let's get 4. Let's get like a lo-fi one. I need 5 to actually be. Here we go. 4, 6. So I need 6. I'm gonna change 6 to not just clean. 1 is gonna be clean, and all the other ones are gonna have different effects. So maybe like, nah, terminal sounds terrible. Spring punch. Where's your terminal? Okay, so this is what, 6 terminal. All right, let me see. So we could, let's see how this how we can do this. So I don't really understand terminal too much, but it kind of does some yeah, test mic check 1 2 3 4. Yeah, that does some craziness to your voice. Maybe makes it a little bit like, yeah, testing mic check. Yo, what's going on, guys? Hey, testing mic check 1 2. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? I don't know if I like terminal too much for voice stuff. Maybe I have to experiment with it a bit more. But we're on what, 6 right now? So let's go back in here and let's add some grid. Oh, this is good. No, it's not. Is it? I don't know. Uh, I don't know. Yo, what's going? Hey, what's going on? What's happening, guys? Test mic check one. Yeah, I don't know. I have to experiment with this a bit more clearly, but I might do that on a subsequent whoops, I hit the wrong button. Subsequent live stream. But for now, I just think this is yeah, really cool. I'm gonna turn this off. And yeah, I'm a fan. I'm a fan of how this is all set up. All right. Um so being able on the open one field. Okay, and then you said the Zoom is called the Zoom H6 Essential 32-bit float. So tell me a little bit about what you know about 32-bit float, because I watched one of Henny's videos the other day, and from my understanding, I have to research it a bit more clearly, but from my understanding, it's pretty cool that it handles clipping, things being too loud or too low. Like it just kind of handles that in the background and gives you, like, it eliminates the potential for clipping, something like that. I think that's pretty dope, personally, if that's what's happening. He said it will replace my hopes for, okay, so it's going to do the things, the fail recorder aspect of what the TP7 can do. I'm going to actually, you got me intrigued right now, because I'm going to look this up. I have some questions about it. Seeing the price difference. Terminals like a bit crusher. Exactly. I think it's cool for samples for sure. 32-bit float allows you record. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So that's cool. So I'm actually going to look this up right now. There's also a thing so you can record and adjust the audio. Gotcha. Gotcha. Okay. There's also a thing that Brandon was telling me about that I guess now am more intrigued about than ever. There's a platform. I forget the name of it. He told me the name. Forget the name, but it would allow me, I believe, to be able to live stream wirelessly, where I can do this like we're doing, and I have my iPad right here, and I can be like, oh, okay, I'm gonna go look up what we're about to look up, and there's like maybe one button press to like do a screen share, like show you what we're looking at, and then we could explore this together. Because right now I'm just going to be looking it up, but basically like wirelessly do some cool live stream type things. So I need to look that up a little bit more. But for now, I'm just going to look this up and see if they sell it at Zounds, because if they do, and it's something that I could see beneficial until the TP7 becomes available, I'm like, yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to make sure that I only get, not only, because we're all human, we see things that we don't need, whatever. But I want to be a little bit more mindful, where I'm like the way I was just describing the use of the TX6 being used in this configuration here, it like makes a ton of sense. It's like, oh wow, that would be really, really cool to use it that way. So therefore, I may need something else for when I'm out and about. Anyway, let's see. The Zoom is called the Zoom H6 Essential. All right, we're going to look it up. So y'all are not seeing what I'm looking up, but I'm going to talk you through it. So if I go to Zounds, is it new, by the way? Zoom H6. Let's see. If they sell it here, they sell it. They do. But let me see. Zoom, you said H6 Essential, though. Essential. Do they have it as something? Okay, so let me see. It looks like they have, or let me see. It looks like they have the Zoom H6. Let me see if the Zoom H6 Essential is something different. H6 Essential. Zoom Corp. Zoom Essential. Oh, Zoom series. New H1, H4, and H6 field recorders with 32-bit. Ooh, wait, did this just come out, or is this? All right, well, let's see. H6 field recorder. So there's a few questions I have about this. Zoom H6 Essential 6-track 32-bit float portable audio recorder. Oh, new item. So it's like super new, brand new. That might be why it's not on Sound's website yet. Audio recorder. This is interesting for sure. I just wanted to see if it has USB-C. That's the first question, which it, dare I say, better. Let's do a find and page. USB. Let's see. I think it will. Yep, utilize USB port only for power, but also stream up to two channels of audio. Yeah, so this is pretty cool. Yeah, I could see that being really nice, really neat, really useful. You said H6 Essentials new. Okay, so you can. Okay. Let me see what you said. Hang on. So you can record and just. Okay, that's why the Zoom H6 will be my T. Gotcha. H6 Essentials new. Only get the H6 Essential. It just got announced at. Oh, gotcha. Okay. Um. All right. Well, it got my attention. That's why it's not on Zound's website. Maybe they're gonna update it soon. So let me think about how something like that. So does it have inputs on it where I'd be able to, I don't know, connect my iPad in there and then connect the microphone in there or a headset in there and then send USB-C to my phone and live stream so that like the way that I use my mixer, my TX6, I wonder if it can do that type of stuff. Man, I need to figure out how to better see this. Oh, you know what? Maybe let me check this. I wonder. I'm just thinking out loud. What if I go to Safari? Let's keep this page open so I can visit it back when I need to. So if I go here, I don't want to open. I gotta log in. Let me see. I'm curious to see. Am I logged in? Sign in. Okay. I'm gonna try signing into YouTube from Safari on my iPad, and in hopes that I could have the live stream up there. Fuck, it's gonna make me do this. Okay, I'll have to check it later. Actually, hang on. I may not need to. I have to use the authentication thing on there and log in but my phone's being used, so that's not gonna work. But I can. I may not need to log in to view. I'm just an anonymous person here, but if I search, oh wait, now I am logged in. What the hell? Okay, never mind. Your channel. Hey, afternoon chat. Okay, so maybe this will work the way that I need it to. Where's the chat at though on here? You can't see the chat, and that's a problem, ain't it? That is a problem. Why can't you see the chat on here? Okay. I'll have to do a little investigating, clearly. Yes, it's me. All right, cool. Let's see what Brandon's talking about. It uses batteries. It's got a micro SD slot and has an audio interface built in. It's got four. Okay, so it uses batteries, no rechargeable battery. That's not a problem, but kind of a problem. I hate things with batteries. I hate it so much. I don't like it. But you may be able to power it up with USB-C, as I think I was just reading on here. If that's true, let me see. Not only for power. So it says the H6 can utilize its USB-C port not only for power. Yeah, so if it can be powered up from my whatever, OP1 or phone, then that's fine, because that's kind of all I would be, most of the time, would I be using it for. All right. That's some cool stuff there, fellas. That's cool. All right. You can power it up via, yeah, that's pretty cool. Any release date info? Ooh. No time frame. Gotcha. So then basically just don't even think about it, right? Yeah, that's cool though. That's definitely cool. Man, I can use that. All right, so I gotta pack my TX6. I was kind of stalling with that. I was waiting to. I have to find a box that. I mean, I have the box that it came in, the actual Teenage Engineering box, but not a physical box. Put that into, because I obviously want to be super cautious with sending that back. But my wife just had something delivered from Amazon, so I can use that box, and I could put some stuff in there, cut this thing out, get that sent out, and work with this. Now the other thing is, that I think I was talking about before, like kind of feel a little hot, offloading a lot of stuff from my iPad onto my phone, right? To use so to kind of eliminate the need of using the iPad out and about. Um, yeah, so I can use it mostly in this setting, most of the time. Sometimes I can, just easily take it out. Maybe there's like one cable that handles power and audio, right? So I don't have to worry about like, oh, I'm just taking this real quick and then I can just boom, pop it back in, like a powered hub type thing. So I could do that. But the other thing that I was going to say is that I have stuff in Core Gadget that's still very much like I'm having fun again using Gadget, a lot of fun as a matter of fact, not just like even a little bit. So I wouldn't want this to be relegated just to this position. But one thing that I want to try out right now, I just plugged in. Let me see how this works. You're not gonna be able to hear it because it's not wired in right now because of the mixer and all that stuff. But I mean, you'll hear a little residual from, I guess, the speaker on the iPad. Let me actually open. Was it dope? Okay, let me open one of these. So basically, I wanted to. So I have this. Okay. I have a MIDI controller. No, wrong. I have a MIDI Bluetooth dongle that does allow me to plug it in the back of anything with MIDI, and then I can use that to like do stuff in Core Gadget as well, which is again another enhancement to this workflow, because sometimes you may not want to be creating live stuff. You may want to use MIDI, and now I'd be able to do that and still be playing and stuff on here. I just have to figure out how to like disable sound from the keyboard. I think I know actually how to do that. Just turn these down. Now this doesn't work. Okay. And then if I go in here into, is this Bluetooth on? Yeah. Bluetooth MIDI settings. Okay, so one thing I need to do is change the in and out that I have plugged in the back. So let me do that real quick. There we go. And I mean, technically, no, it's too much. I don't want to have to do it now. But I was going to say, technically, I can just plug this in instead of the keyboard into my OP1. Instead, I don't have the mixer situation yet, but I'll just turn the volume up for now so you can hear it through here. Maybe put this, I don't know. All right, let's go new. And let's go, no, not genre select. Let's just go new, and let's just see here. If I were to go to search and like find a keyboard sound, electric piano, whatever. There we go. And then you go in here. This should work. No, it doesn't. Okay, so I need, okay. So this is connected, but MIDI is not being sent out for some odd reason. It's connected. So there's some settings on here that I need to figure out. And that's where it gets a little bit, all right, here. This is keyboard control. What does this mean? No. Yeah, I don't know. I know upstairs when I plug it into my Nord, immediately it works. But here you have to somehow MIDI. Ugh, it just gets confusing. I have to figure that out. I'm sure it's a setting, but it can get a little bit confusing. All right, I'm about to bounce soon. If you remove the mic capsules, you get 2 more mic. Oh, cool. I have rechargeable batteries. I use those for my Xbox. Gotcha. Very cool. Well, look, I'm gonna definitely look that up. I'm not even gonna. I'm gonna definitely check it out, because I mean, if they sell it at Zounds, that's something that I can get my hands on to try out, and then if I like it, I keep it. If not, then I can send it back. Like, that's a cool situation that I am in with regard to that stuff. All right, I gotta bounce. Thanks for hanging, Brandon, Benjamin. We were talking about Brandon earlier. Have a good one, and yeah, we'll talk soon. All right. Have a great rest of your. Oh, these are lights on here. Cool. Perfect timing, man. Yeah. Have a great one, man. And yeah. Talk soon. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.